and she was so generous and kind and wanting to give us the Rainbow Qigong meditation experience. And I've seen Beth in action at BNI conferences, and I know she's the real deal. So thank you so much, Beth, for taking time out of your busy schedule to give us these 30 minutes.
I don't have a busy schedule anymore. I gave that up. So,
yeah, busy is a swear word, so let me take that back.
This is what I live to do. So happy. So thanks everyone for coming on. You're on your video still. Show of hands if you've ever done Qigong before. See the few of you that I can see in your video. Okay. Okay, Colin's got his hand up too. So this particular form of Qigong is meditative. It's a quiet practice. There will be a movement at the end that will enhance what we're doing, but you can do it sitting down. If you have the ability to stand up easily at your computer to do the movements, you may want to do that. It gives a different feeling. But just before we get started, I wanted to just preface the meditation with a little bit of anatomy because we are going to be focusing on 5 organs in the body. And sometimes during the meditation, I'm cueing you on where the organs are, but I'm going to do it now so that during the meditation, we can just flow through it. So we're going to start with the lungs. You know where your lungs are, left and right lungs. And believe it or not, the lungs go all the way down to the bottom of your rib cage. So they're very big, fleshy organs. And then we're going to go from the lungs to the kidneys. So they're around in your back, just below the rib cage. And if you have adrenal exhaustion, you may have felt some pain in the area where the kidneys live. And then we're going to move from there into the liver, which is located under the right side of the rib cage. And it's fairly big, so that whole area in there is going to be dedicated to the liver. And then we'll go on to the heart, and the heart is not over here on the side. It's really more in the center, slightly over to the left. So you're going to be focusing on the heart. And then they will end with the spleen, and the spleen is opposite of the liver. So it's just inside, it's more up under the rib cage than the liver is, maybe, let's say, but it's going to be on the left side of your abdomen. Okay. So let me think if there was any other little cues. There is one other cue I want to give you. I purposefully sat in front of my bright, beautiful, cheerful paintings this morning because part of what we'll be doing is visualizing color. And some people don't see color in their head with their eyes closed very well. And so if you're one of those people, you can probably pick out in my background, if you have me on speaker view, the image will be bigger and you'll be able to actually look at the colors that I'm going to be bringing into the meditation because it's a rainbow meditation. So we're going to be focusing on the colors. And the principles of Qigong are really, they're very profound and very powerful, but also quite easy to grasp. And so the ancient Qigong masters taught, and science is bearing this out today, that every single particle of physicality in the universe has its unique vibrational frequency. And so they linked together the organs with a specific vibrational frequency that's also echoed in a specific color. And so as we go through the rainbow meditation, we're going to be invoking those colors, those frequencies, and sending that color or that frequency down to tune up the organ that we're sending it to. Okay, so that's one reason it's important to visualize the colors. And of course, you probably know the colors are happening in here anyway. They aren't out there. We can see them as if they're out there because our eyes are picking up this technology we have right here is picking up that wavelength. Okay, so it's happening all in here anyway. And we're going to guide the energetic frequency down to the different organs that benefit from that particular frequency. It's pretty cool. So I hope you'll like it. All right, if you're not already muted, go ahead and mute yourself. And as I mentioned before we started, there may be a doorbell chime as someone comes or goes, and that's okay. If you drop out, feel free to drop back in. because part of what we want to learn in meditation is how to maintain our focus when there's little distractions. So if you hear a doorbell ring, someone coming in, just feel gratitude for them and happy that they're here, and allow that to actually become part of your meditation. All right. So go ahead and sit comfortably. And if you're lying down, that's great too. You can do this meditation standing, seated, or lying down. You get the same benefit from the postures. At the end, like I said, if you want to stand at your computer, it will give you a slightly different feeling. So I would encourage you to do that if you're able to. And you want to sit so your feet are flat on the floor. Sometimes I like to meditate cross-legged, but for Qigong meditations, you want the bottoms of your feet in contact with the floor. And you want your back to be fairly straight. And we're going to be breathing in through the nose and out of the nose. And the tongue has a mudra, or a position, a posture. So the tongue is pressing against the upper roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth. So that's kind of like a circuit breaker switch. The tongue touching that acupressure point allows the energy to circulate through the body more effectively. So pressing the tongue and the upper palate, breathing in and out through the nose, and drop your chin a little bit and pull your head back a tiny bit. So the idea when we're doing Qigong meditation is to kind of flatten the curvature of the cervical spine. It encourages the energy to flow through the 7th cervical vertebra. So sometimes you see people meditating and their heads are up or their heads are down. We want to drop the chin a little and pull the head back slightly. All right, so now you're in the Qigong meditation posture. I want to welcome the newcomers and just encourage you before we start to mute your audio. All right, and you can gently now close your eyes and just begin to take some deeper breaths, breathing in and out of the nose. Feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe, taking that breath all the way down into the abdomen. Completely filling the lungs and then emptying the lungs with each inhalation and exhalation. And just put a really light smile on your face. And each time we breathe, as we go through the meditation, we're going to be bringing the breath in like a mist. So you're going to actually be visualizing or seeing the breath as it comes into the body. And with our mind, we're going to direct the mist that represents our breath down into the different organ groups. And the first one is easy, it's the lungs. So you're going to visualize a shimmery white mist. As you breathe it in, see it fill up the lungs right and left, and see the lungs glowing with this shimmery white mist. Each time you breathe in, the lungs become a little bit brighter, a little bit whiter. And when you exhale, you can add an element that might be beneficial. You can imagine when you exhale that you're exhaling like smoke, dark gray. And as you breathe into the lungs, every time you exhale, that dark gray gets lighter and lighter. And we're going to breathe into the lungs for a couple of minutes. So by the end of the focus on the lungs, the breath will be white coming in and white going out, purging any stagnant qi, releasing any excess qi that may be there in the lungs, in the metal element. Just release any excess energy or qi. Breathing in the beautiful, bright, white mist coming right into the lungs. As you keep the light smile on your face, imagine that your lungs are actually smiling back at you. Continue to breathe. Feeling so very peaceful. Seeing the lungs glowing, shining bright and white. And as you continue to breathe, begin to visualize that the white light and the white mist is moving toward a dark sea blue. And we want to send that dark blue right into the kidneys, left and right. And visualize the kidneys lighting up and turning dark blue as deep as the deepest part of the ocean. So dark blue, it's almost black. And feel the kidneys absorbing this frequency from this color. Deep sea blue. The kidneys being in the water element. Nourishing them with this dark blue color. And each exhalation, you can breathe out the smoke that might be representing excess chi or stagnant chi, any chi blockage that may have developed in the kidneys. And as the blue mist comes in and permeates the kidneys, you feel the kidneys warming. Continue to breathe. Continue bringing that blue mist right into the kidneys. And the kidneys gratefully accept this frequency. Retuning them, moving them into their highest potential, nurturing and nourishing the hard-working kidneys. Allow yourself to feel a sense of gratitude for everything your kidneys do for you while you go about your day. You don't even have to think about them. They're just there working for you. And right now, the attention you're giving to them feels so good. Feel it. With each exhalation, the dark gray smoke is getting lighter and lighter. The kidneys are getting warmer. They glow in this deep blue color. And your exhalations are turning more and more blue until the same color you're breathing in is the color you're exhaling. Watch now as the breath you're breathing in begins to turn to a beautiful shade of green, and send the green mist right into the liver. Feel the liver receiving this frequency from the green color and the wavelength of the color green. Bright green like fresh spring grass. See the liver glowing in the green light. And each exhalation, like dark gray smoke shooting out of you, your breath, even shooting out of the liver itself. Each deep breath in, delivering more of this green to the liver, and each exhalation carrying away the stagnant chi or any blocked chi or any energy that's just not the right match for the liver. Just release it with your mind. See it moving away from your body. Making more room for the liver to hold more of the green that you're breathing in. You realize you're feeling very centered, very calm as the liver stabilizes energetically and is completely filled with this beautiful color of green. And your inhalations and exhalations are both turning into that green color. Great. Feel how happy the liver is to have been purged of any stagnant chi or any chi that doesn't serve the liver. And become aware that the colors that you're breathing in as you inhale the mist is moving toward red. And you can envision this beautiful, bright red mist coming right into the heart, completely illuminating the heart. And again, your exhale is going to be releasing stagnant chi or energy that doesn't serve the heart. And you can release that like gray smoke, coming right out of your heart, coming out of your nostrils as you exhale, leaving more room for the beautiful bright red mist to come down to the heart and completely fill the heart. In your awareness, allow yourself to sense how much the heart is receiving your love. Such a powerful organ. And become aware that the heart is returning your love and sending an expression of love right back to you. As you breathe in the red light, watching the gray smoke moving toward the color red, as the heart becomes more and more purified, feel that shift happening right in the heart center. And keep the energy going right into the heart. A little bit later, we'll circulate that energy around, but right now, keep it concentrated right in the heart. Beautiful. Oh, the heart is so nourished with this meditation. And now you want to watch your breath, breathing in a beautiful yellow mist like the color of daffodils or sunflowers. And the yellow mist is going to come right into the spleen, Feel the spleen receiving this yellow color. And when you exhale, the spleen can release energy. It doesn't need any excess of energy, the wrong kind of energy, or any stagnation in the spleen. Release it with that smoke coming right out. Breathing back into the spleen, the beautiful color of yellow. And as you breathe this beautiful yellow into the spleen, feel the spleen relaxing, releasing any anxiety or tension or worry. And the ancients teach that the spleen holds the worry and the anxiety. We can release that right along with the smoke. And just keep breathing that pure, beautiful yellow into the spleen. Each breath out, the smoke is getting lighter and lighter. As the energy in the spleen becomes more and more pure. Become aware of the spleen, feeling great gratitude for this attention and this deep energetic work that you're doing to benefit the spleen. Just such a very important organ in our bodies. Ah, wonderful. And with your eyes closed now, just become aware of the lungs glowing white, the kidneys glowing in the deep sea blue, the liver glowing with the beautiful spring green color, the heart vibrant and red, and the spleen with this beautiful bright yellow. And as you become aware of all of the colors, at the same time, allow them to begin to circulate in your body, coalescing into the energy of a rainbow. And your body is a container of this rainbow energy. And you can visualize it moving around the body however you would like. See it moving out into the arms and down into the legs, or circulating in the torso, moving up into the head through the neck. Just feel the circulation of this rainbow. And if you're in a place where it's comfortable for you to stand, go ahead and stand up now. Or you can stay seated, or you can stay lying down, whatever position you prefer. And we're going to direct the rainbow energy down through the legs, and we're going to open 2 holes in the bottoms of our feet and allow the rainbow energy to leave our body and penetrate the earth. Going all the way down through the earth. Allow your hands to stretch down toward the earth, fingertips pointing at the earth. And as the rainbow energy goes all the way through the earth and out on the other side, allow your fingertips to begin to lift. Following the movement of the rainbow as it curves around the planet, coming up into the sky. And then curving down to come into the opening at the top of your head, flushing through your body. Follow the movement of the rainbow with your hands as it flushes through the body, moving all the way through and down out of the bottoms of the feet again, through the earth, out on the other side, beginning to move around the earth and back up into the sky. And you're just following that movement with your arms, circling around. It curls down now and comes into your head and goes through your body, through all of the bones, right in the center of the bones, flushing the bone marrow. This is why Rainbow Healing Qigong is called bone marrow washing Qigong. Feel it wash through the big bones in your legs and little tiny bones in your feet, right through the bones into the bone marrow, out through the earth, around and up again. As your arms circle around, you feel the energy circling through you, removing any stagnant chi with it, taking that down into the central core of the earth. Purifying the chi, coming out on the other side of the earth, around, up into the sky, and down again into your body, flooding through all of the bones and the bone marrow. So now do a couple of rotations on your own. Inhaling as the rainbow comes up into the sky. And as it comes down through your body, exhale, assisting with the release of extra energy. And now we're going to just be in the silence for 2 or 3 rotations, feeling the energy flowing through. Oh, wonderful. Now this last time that the rainbow goes through your feet, down into the earth, when the tail of the rainbow leaves your body, close the openings of your feet. Allow the rainbow to come around and flood down through the top of the head into the body. And as the rainbow continues to pour into your body, allow it to pool in your feet. It's not going down into the earth. It's staying in your body. It's continuing to pour in, and so it's rising up to the level of your knees, continuing to rise up through your thighs, continuing to pour in. It's rising now into your torso, completely filling your lower belly, rising up to the level of your waist, rising into your chest, completely filling every organ, every muscle group, all the bones, ligaments, every tissue of your body filled with rainbow healing energy. And it rises up to the shoulders, and as it gets to the arms, the energy runs down into the arms, pooling in the fingertips, filling the hands, continuing to pour in and filling the forearms, coming through the elbows and rising up into the biceps and triceps, coming all the way up to the top of the shoulders and moving now, rising into the neck as the rainbow keeps pouring in. It's rising and filling your head. Filling your head to the level of the mouth, now to the nose, now your ears and your eyes, and rising to the very top of your head. And when there's not any more room for any rainbow energy, close the top of your head and allow the rainbow to move away. Send it away with great gratitude and thanks as it moves off to the corner of the universe, ready to come and serve you again at any time. And bring your awareness into your body, vibrating and pulsating and buzzing with this beautiful rainbow Feel the energy coursing through your body, all of your organs, merging with your blood, merging with all your cells and the molecules of your body. Feel it. And with great gratitude, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take a second deep breath in together, breathing in. And exhale. And a third breath in together, breathing in deeply. And exhale. Wearing that smile, go ahead and just gently begin to flutter your eyes, to open them up. Take a stretch. Big smile. Oh, you feel so good, don't you? You guys look radiant. And you are complete. Rainbow healing meditation. Thank you for practicing. I hope you enjoyed taking the rainbow with you all day today. And come back to the video and do the meditation every day. You'll feel great for doing it. Thank you. This is Beth Misner, and I want to thank you for practicing.
Thank you, Beth.